Hello, and welcome to Yardmaster's Wealth Education Center, teaching the world to build wealth without sacrificing integrity. My name is Bill Stanley, also known as Yardmaster, and today's topic is compartmentalization theory. This is the idea that to run a business effectively and efficiently and be able to scale it up to be a bigger and bigger business, you must learn to compartmentalize all aspects of the business, large and small. And what I mean by that is, take, for example, when I run my yard work business, we put out flyers to get calls. When the call comes in, that is a function of the business, taking the call. So in the process of taking a call, I want to write down the name, address, and phone number of the caller as soon as possible. Get it written down on paper or on a dry erase board, whatever's close. And as soon as you get that written down, if you have your bid book with you, great. I have a bid book. I write all the bid information in when we get a call. It's on a dated sheet of paper in a notebook devoted only to bid information. When the call comes in, it's on a dated sheet. I know when the call came in, and I write down whatever information is pertinent. If you write it down, you can't forget it. Because if you write it down, you don't have to remember it. You write things down to remember them. So, with the call, I'll get the date and time of the bid appointment. The date and time they want us to come also gets recorded on the information in the bid book and gets put down on what I call the boards. I've got calendars up on the wall, and that there's a bid that day is indicated. And then if there's a bid on the schedule, I know to look in my bid book and I know where I'm going. I don't have to remember to do the bid. All I have to do is show up for work every day. And because of systems that are in place that involve writing things down, I can compartmentalize everything that happened on the bid. As soon as the bid is done, I circle the bid and I shoot it away. The bid is done. Everything about the bid is written in the bid book. I don't have to remember any of it. It's written. What did we quote? Who did we speak with? What was the weather like? Incidental details that might be important. And we can't miss the appointment because it is procedurally required that I put this on the board. There's a bid. It's there. It has to happen. You can't forget what you systemically do not have to remember. In other words, to compartmentalize something means to wrap it up in such a fashion that you can shoot it away off the front burner. You do not have to remember anything about it. Because you have a trigger or a bookmark or something, an alarm that's going to go off. The work day that the bid exists, the night before, I'm going to look at the schedule for the morning and see what time I have to be up. What's going on tomorrow? Do I have an early bid? Nope. Good. Yep. Got to be up. So when I go on the bid, I get the pricing information set up. And if they schedule it, we put that down on the boards. And that's another thing that in my business gets compartmentalized. As soon as we agree on a price, I circle the money part of the bid and shoot it off into the distance too. It's compartmentalized. So when I'm working the job, I'm not thinking about the money. I'm thinking about the pleasure of what I'm doing. The work I'm doing is fun work. So compartmentalization theory is necessary if you want to scale your business up to a level where it literally does become constitutionally incapable we are as humans to handle that much scheduling data. I realize there are some people with a mind that'll do it. That is on the outside of any bell curve. But the average person won't remember 16 appointments a month. What are their names? When do we show up? What are the specifics? You write this stuff down and refresh your memory every time. The more you do it, the more you go over it, the more you go through the process, the more comfort you take in the process. Systematize everything in your business. Why not? A business is, by definition, a system of systems. The best businesses in the world are the ones where the systems actually drive the growth of the business. The systems, self-interest theory comes to mind, simplicity theory, margin theory, all these other theories, you see where they come in? You can't forget what you do not need to remember. Never depend on your memory. Depend on your ability to properly compartmentalize things. You do the task at hand, sufficient to what's necessary now, and you figure out, okay, am I going to have to... Something presents itself to you in a business world. You look at it. It came to you. It's not a systemic thing. It's an event. Event happens in the world. A business event happens in your business, and you have to think about it. It is now on your front burner by default of reality. Stuff happens. So you deal with it now. And you deal with it in a way that is designed to compartmentalize it as quickly as possible, discover how to compartmentalize it, what do I need to do now, and as soon as I've done what I need to do now, what alarms do I set, what triggers do I set to cause me to have this come to my front burner again when it needs to have the next set of... But between the next set of actions and the previous set, it's not in my mind. I'm doing a million other things. And automating all, systematizing all that I possibly can. Because the greater your systems are, the more comfortable your workers will be. The more comfortable your customers will be. Because everybody naturally feels safer when compartmentalization of the details is so systemically controlled that everybody's just confident things are going to turn out right. That is the mark of great systems. And great systems are designed to compartmentalize everything. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. If you believe it was time well spent, please click like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below, because if we all do our part to teach the world to build wealth without sacrificing integrity, we will make the world a better place. Again, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.